As city leaders prepare to comb over San Diego's upcoming budget, activists already calling for changes, why they're not happy about the funding for the SDPD and what the city says went into its decision. Facebook's ban of President Trump upheld. What an internal review, though, says the company got wrong and how it could open the door for his return to the platform. And years after they were separated at the border, we're following a teen as he gets reunited with his mother and how the asylum process is being changed now. ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
And great to see you this midday. I'm Jim Patton, and I'm joined remotely by my co-anchor Virginia Cha and 10 News meteorologist Megan Perry. Great to see you too, and we'll be with you very shortly. Well, after years of being separated, children removed from their parents, the Biden administration working to reunite migrant families. One of those reunions happening at our San Ysidro port of entry this week. ABC 10 News reporter Nate Holmes shows us the heartfelt moment and what's next for these families.
I was in the car and I was just like, this is finally happening, and I'm really going to be reunified with her after all these times.
This is the moment 15-year-old Brian was able to hug his mom after being away from her for 3 years. His mother, Sandra Ortiz, fled Mexico, fearing for her family's safety. She was deported from the U.S. during the Trump administration without her son.
You have to imagine the kind of relief these families felt by being reunited, but also the kind of hope that is sent for all the other families that have been separated.
Attorney Renata Castro, founder of Castro Legal Group, says the separation of families while seeking asylum is a matter of legality versus morality.
The law, American asylum law, does not say that children have to be separate from their parents when pursuing asylum protection.
Castro says now under the Biden administration, families are being processed as a unit. But for migrant families who are still waiting to connect with loved ones, Castro says it may take some time.
Relatives or parents who have been deported to Central American countries, to name a few, and how do you locate them, some in rural areas? It is going to be an arduous process.
Castro says there are also questions surrounding what happens when these families are together again, if they will be deported or given the chance to pursue asylum. But for 15-year-old Brian, he's just happy to see his mom again.
I was talking to her on the phone and everything, but still not making sure, like seeing her in person, being able to give her a hug and everything. It was just.
Nate Holmes, ABC 10 News.
Well, another roadblock cleared for people still looking to get vaccinated. CVS announcing this morning they are now accepting walk-ups. That means no appointment necessary. The pharmacy chain is offering that at more than 1,000 locations across California. And if you're looking for the nearest location to get a shot, this week the government is rolling out a program in which you can send a text to get a list of nearby locations. All you have to do is text your zip code to the number on your screen. That's 438-829 to get the info sent right to your phone. Meanwhile, as U.S. regulators consider expanding eligibility, Canada now green-lighting the Pfizer vaccine for use in children as young as 12. Pfizer is still waiting for the go-ahead in the U.S., and the company says they're now studying whether the vaccine is safe for kids as young as 2. Now, a quick update on the rollout here in San Diego. 1.5 million people have received at least one shot so far. That's about 500,000 shy of the county's minimum goal. And reaching that goal is still a high priority, even as cases go down. Meanwhile, there's a new concern here in San Diego over the discovery of another variant. This one is a mix of the California mutation and a strain that's been traced back to India, where we've been tracking a spike in cases for weeks. Some experts say if these mutations become prevalent enough, they could offset the impact of the vaccines.
Why that's concerning is that as we all get vaccinated and we start developing antibodies, perhaps these mutations make it more likely for us to get infected even after a vaccine. None of that's really borne out in real life, so to speak, but scientists are looking at it.
So far, San Diego has recorded one case of this new variant. That was last month. According to the Union Tribune, it involved a woman in her 20s who had no prior medical conditions but had to be hospitalized. Jim?
Now, Virginia city leaders prepare to discuss and iron out the details for next year's budget. Some community activists pushing back on one area of funding. ABC 10 News reporter Marie Cornell tells us the concerns those groups have about the police budget.
Wednesday, the City Budget Review Committee will begin days of several hearings where they will discuss Mayor Gloria's budget proposal. This would include a $19 million increase for the San Diego Police Department. The mayor's office says that's mostly due to higher pension obligations and other costs the city is required to pay. But community activists believe that money should go to other programs that would shift some police responsibilities to other departments.
Instead of doing homeless outreach where you have armed officers showing up, you can have homeless outreach with social workers and mental health workers.
This morning, members of Youth Will and the Community Budget Alliance gathered at City Hall holding a news conference, laying out why they believe the funding earmarked for the police department should be reallocated.
We talk about the budget, and it's, numbers, but really it's about people's lives and what people need to live. And that's important. And so it's about where are our priorities? Are they in short-term solutions or are they in long-term solutions to address economic and racial inequality?
The mayor is proposing a $4 million cut in police overtime, with the money going to youth programs and a new police oversight commission. The council has until June to finalize the budget. We are told these hearings will last several days, and we're hoping to get more information about how much the city will allocate to the different departments. Reporting from downtown, Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
New today, a Facebook committee upholding the site's suspension of former President Donald Trump, but left the door open for him to return. The decision was made by an internal oversight board. While they upheld the ban, they said the company needs to clarify how long it will last. The initial decision after the January Capitol riots was to ban Trump indefinitely, and today's oversight ruling gives Facebook 6 months to finalize the terms of the ban. In the meantime, Trump's created a new blog called From the Desk of Donald J. Trump, and that has posts similar to his old social media accounts.
This week will mark 4 months since mother of 3 Maya Miliete went missing, and friends and family say they're being left in the dark with regard to the investigation. They gathered yesterday outside the Chula Vista Police Department, hoping to pressure law enforcement into giving them answers.
It's been a one-way communication with them.
Maya doesn't deserve to be left lost and unaccounted for.
The police department says they have formed a partnership with the DA's office, the FBI, and NCIS to investigate this case. They say so far they have conducted interviews with 56 people and written 23 search warrants. The department says they understand the frustration, but that they won't share anything publicly that could possibly jeopardize the investigation. The family, meanwhile, has enlisted a lawyer to do their own independent investigation.
The crews are working on clearing the area in Mexico City where that train derailed and killed 25. This all coming as the Mexican president says there will be an investigation into the accident. Marcus Moore has more from Mexico City.
Crews here in Mexico City have been able to remove the 2 subway cars that crashed and plummeted to the ground on Monday night. And we now have new images showing the devastation, the damage here after the 2 packed train cars plummeted onto the busy road below. It left at least 24 people dead and 79 rushed to the hospital. And among the victims were many children. Residents here have been taking to the streets of Mexico City calling for justice after Monday night's deadly subway overpass collapse. And according to the mayor, a support beam buckled as the train was passing by. And there are haunting images of the tragedy happening on CCTV. A volunteer searcher told me that he has never witnessed a scene like this, and that no matter how accustomed they are to this, the loss of a person and to see the suffering, it still hurts. And we have seen a number of people who have come here to help in whatever way they can as investigators continue their work to try to figure out what went wrong. Government officials, including the president, have pledged a full and open investigation into this disaster. Marcus Moore, ABC News, Mexico City.